And welcome inside the Millbrook Arena. It is Arenalacrosseleague action. The Brampton Express are in town to take on the Timbermen. Brampton bringing a 3-game win streak into today, sitting in 5th place with a record of 4-5. Peterborough on the other side of things, they've got a 3-game losing skid going on. They're in 4th place right now, 5-5 record. Starting goaltender for the Express will be Cole Gervais. For the Timbermen, it's going to be Wyatt King. Timbermen will grab the first possession. Schultzke looking for an opening on the far side as the Timbermen waiting for 2 more guys to join their offense. Now they've got 5. Still half the shot clock left to deal with as they work it around. Looking for the game's opening shot. Quick stick opportunity and a goal right off the hop. First possession, first shot. And the Timbermen able to go up by 1. Spencer Corkery receiving that pass right at the side of the crease. And that just took 33 seconds into this game. So a quick start for the Timbermen as they look to get back on the win track. Referee just getting everybody arranged for the face-off in towards. Still battling for it. Timbermen will gain possession once again. Baffia crossing through center, being double teamed. He slides down, loses his footing a little bit, moves it over to Rice. Rice will slow things down, observe the situation. Rice going towards the net. Thinks about cutting, pulls out into the corner. Out to Curtis at the top. Curtis steps into one, fakes. A little shot looking for that top corner. Gervais able to make the save. Now Brampton will go to work on their first offensive possession. Setting up with it on the far side, McNabb. McNabb draws a penalty. And a little bit of a deflected shot that goes right over top of the shoulder of Wyatt King. This one's all tied up on the delayed call. Brampton had the extra attacker out there. McNabb took the ball all the way down in towards the corner. Didn't get the shot off he wanted, but it ends up popping up into the air right over the shoulder of Wyatt King. And Peterborough took another penalty. They had a delayed call. That got wiped because of the goal, and they ended up taking another penalty after the goal. So they'll still be shorthanded. Another good face-off battle.
Goal scored by number 23, Cam Mancini. Assist by number 7, Jake.
Cam Mancini gets the official credit for the goal after McNabb did all the work on that one, getting it down.
That penalty is canceled by the goal, and 2 minutes for a dead ball foul.
Now McNabb will quarterback things at the top.
2 for cross-check, canceled by the goal.
McNabb swings off a pick. He's got some room. Underhand shot. Saved by King. Timberman on the man down. Baffia brings it through. He's got an opening towards the middle. Finds a man at the side. It's Rice, and he thought it went across the line. Referee right there, though, to say no goal. As the Express will continue on the man advantage. McNabb set up on the near side now. Out to Chullen at the top. His shot hits a body in front. That went off Doherty. He's forced to chase it all the way down. Even if he gets possession, 30-second shot clock's going to expire here. Timbermen get it anyhow, so it doesn't matter. Timberman bench fired up after that one. They liked that kill. They've got 40 more seconds to deal with on the man down. Good defense by Brampton, knocks the ball free. Timberman regained possession. Only 10 left to go on the shot clock. Goddard, he's being double teamed, has his stick knocked out. Ball still loose. Goddard trying to tie up his man so they don't get possession. Fresh 30 on the clock for whoever does pick it up. Referee will give possession to the Timbermen. 16 seconds left to go in their penalty kill. So look to do some clock management here to get back to 5-on-5, but Goddard says no, I'm going for the shot anyhow. Finds an opening through the middle. And it's a short-handed marker by Dylan Goddard. 8 seconds left to go in the penalty. Restores the Timbermen lead. I think he fooled everyone with that play. I thought he would just kill the clock. The final 8 seconds, get back to 5-on-5, but Goddard had other plans in mind, cutting towards the middle, unloading that shot on the run. Matthews with possession, off the face-off. Now we're back to 5-on-5. So Peterborough not only kills the penalty off, gets a shorthanded goal to boot. Milligan picks up his second assist of the game. Rice, the captain of the Timbermen. Over to the far side, back to Rice, swings off a pick. He's got a free lane down the middle. Shot, saved by Gervais. Brampton looking to tie this one back up. It's Witter. Mancini with it now. He's the lone goal scorer for the Express. Tries to flip it back to McNabb. That gets picked off. And it's going to be Dale bringing it the distance. He's all by himself, though. Everyone's gone for a line change. Ends up getting pinned up against the sideboards. Ball gets knocked free, picked up by the Express. Spinning through some traffic was Trent Robertson. Robertson still with it. He's got a lane shot. It looked like Doherty got a piece of that one with the stick check on the backside. Goddard, who had that last goal, dishes it off into the corner. He drives through the middle, trying to create some traffic. Ball gets flipped out to Simpson. Over to Milligan on the far side. Milligan, who has 2 assists in this game, looking for another helper, tries to feed Goddard at the side of the crease. Still rolling around. 3 to go on the shot clock, though, is a one-handed attempt just to reset the clock. Ends up going wide. Brampton, quick transition, moving it down. Pass hits the top of his stick. Schultzke now. 2-on-2 opportunity. Turns on the Jets, and a big save by Gervais. McNabb brings it the length of the floor. Finds some help off the bench on the far side. Back over to McNabb. McNabb with a bounce shot. Nice save by King. He had to be sharp, kicking out the leg. Brampton do get a fresh 30 out of that. So lots of time for them to work on this offense. Trying to find some holes on that far side, with Timbermen playing some nice tight man-on-man defense. There's a shot that it ends up going off Patterson, and it'll be an over and back call, giving things back to the Timbermen. Timbermen will get to start with it deep inside the zone. It'll be Milligan, the newest acquisition of the Timbermen. Picked up last week's, made an immediate impact. They needed some offense to fill the void from Aaron Woods, who's been called up with the Thunderbirds and will likely stay up there for a while. He had 6 points in his first game, 6 in his second, 3 in his third, and then 3 in his fourth. So Aaron Woods finding some success in his first 4 games in the National Lacrosse League with the Thunderbirds. But that is why Milligan was brought in to fill that hole. This play continues. Still a 2-1 game. Timbermen leading this one. 8:23 left to go in the first quarter. Medeiros. Over to the far side of Chullen. Moves it off down into the corner. McAlpine playing some tight defense. There's an opening right in front, and Chullen gets stood up by King. Another shot, this time by Medeiros, goes wide of the net. Brampton did get a reset out of that. And King makes the save right after. Lowe's bringing it up. Over to Milligan. Milligan being watched closely on the far side. Trying to get around Shanahan. Flip pass towards the crease. Nobody home. Ends up behind the net. Picked up by Bradshaw. Bradshaw tries to go cross crease. That gets picked off right in the middle. And it'll be Matthews. He's got some space. Shot looking for the far corner. And King kicks the leg out. And with the Timbermen leading the Express 2-1, 7:25 left to go, we'll take an official's timeout. So the Timbermen will start with it in their own zone. Quickly bringing it up is Curtis. Curtis with it on the near side. Pick is set. He heads down towards the corner, flips it back towards Goddard, and it'll be an over and back. Goal scores for the Timbermen so far. Spencer Corkery had the opening goal, and then it was Dylan Goddard. The goal scorer on the Brampton side, Cam Mancini. Nice move on the far side as King able to make that save, and referee blows that down. Crease violation against Brampton. Was running through the crease after that. Nice play was Curtis Ward. Ball ends up in the crowd right in front of us here. It'll be White who will start it for the Timbermen. Tight opening quarter in the first half. As Milligan shot on the run, looking for a goal to go along with his 2 assists. And a long pass for the length of the floor gets picked off by Hartley. So the Timbermen will head back in the offensive side of things, setting it up on the far side. A little dive through the crease attempt by Bradshaw. Another attempt on the far side. It gets waved off immediately before the ball even crossed into the back of the net. Referee called a crease violation on Hartley as he attempted the diving goal. Brampton looking for the equalizer. They've had a couple opportunities. Joffrey dishes off in the middle. Tebow, he gets stood up by King, who's been pretty solid for the Timbermen. Both goalies have been the difference in this one so far. Rice on the near side. Tries to feed Goddard. That didn't quite make it. As Adamson will bring it through. Over to Ward. White swings through the middle. Mancini trying to clear a lane for him. Still rolling around. White trying to pick it up. Being checked by Stans. Out to Joffrey at the top. Down into the corner. McNabb takes a bump. Can't get the shot on target. That one does hit King. Good enough for the reset if Brampton can pick it up. But it will be the Timbermen. Bragg tries to flip it behind Armstrong. Nice pickoff by Matthews as play continues. McNabb with a shot. King the save, and another one by King. 2 quick saves by the Timbermen netminder. But a fresh 30 on the clock for the Express. Under 5 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. That shot goes wide all the way towards center. Kept in by White, avoids the over and back. Shot on the run by McNabb. King makes that save. Casey Swamp moves it up to Corkery. Corkery's got some room. Saved by Gervais once again. Brampton still looking for that tying goal, down 2-1. As McNabb cuts towards the net. King with the lag save. Fresh 30 though, once again. So Brampton with some time on the clock. Medeiros. Delayed call coming against the Timbermen, so extra attacker on the floor. This is how Brampton scored their first goal, and they do it again. With the delayed penalty, the goalie on the bench. Same way they scored that opening goal. Brampton does it again to tie this up. This time, it's out of the stick of McNabb. So Jake McNabb, who assisted on that opening goal, now ties things up. 3:50 left to go in that opening quarter. That'll wipe the Timberman penalty out. that was coming. Matthews wins that draw cleanly. Moves it over to Carty. To Chellin.
Assist by number 9, Curtis Ward. Number 13, Jordan Medeiros.
Trying to cut towards the net was Battersby. He's forced to the outside, circles out towards the top.
2 minutes for slashing.
Ward has Schultzke all over him. There's a shot from the outside. King makes the save, and Brampton once again gets the rebound. They've been doing a good job. Trying to find Chellin. Gets it off the one hop. Lots of time left on the shot clock for Brampton to work with here. Ward trying to go one-on-one with his man. Over to Thibault, tries for the dunk goal and doesn't make it through the opening in that top corner. Sands will bring it as far as center, goes for a line change. And now there'll be a penalty coming against Brampton. Trent Robertson will go to the box as soon as Brampton's able to get possession. In the meantime, the pass intended for Milligan goes off the boards. And it'll be a holding call going against the Express. So we'll see Peterborough go to work on the man advantage, trying to restore their lead. They had the 1-0 lead and then a 2-1 lead, but it's been back and forth. No one's led more than a goal, and Brampton hasn't led yet, just have been playing catch-up. Keep tying it up, though. That's where we sit right now. Knotted at 2. Milligan over to Rice. Rice, that goes off a leg. You could hear it from up here. Brampton bench appreciates that. Rice still with it. To Milligan, down low. Looking for that quick stick was Curtis. Goes off the iron.
Trent Robertson. 2 minutes for holding. Robertson for holding.
Milligan steps into one. Big shot. Gervais, no problem on that save. McDonald bringing it up. He'll take it the distance all the way into the corner. Moves it off to Ward. Timbermen managed to get the ball back, though. Minute 10 left on their man advantage. Flip pass to Rice. Out to Milligan, who will quarterback the power play once again. Milligan with an opening, goes down low. Looked like he was going to shoot, and a big save by Gervais once again. He had to be quick on that one. As Matthews looks up at the clock, sees there's 45 seconds left to kill. Trying to get around his man. He's all by himself right now. Everyone else waiting towards center. McNabb, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's double teamed against the sideboards. He's fine killing off some of the clock, though. He's deep enough in the zone. And with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, Timbermen grab that ball back. So we enter the last minute of play in the first quarter as well. 15 to go on the Timbermen power play. Milligan behind the net, bounces off the boards, picked up by McDonald. The final couple seconds will tick off the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. It's a good kill for the Express. Medeiros loses his footing. Timbermen regain possession. Under 30 left to go on the game clock. Armstrong. Shot up top. Gervais makes the nice save, but Timbermen will continue with possession. And the Timbermen will take a timeout. Tied 2-2 with 23.1 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Tied at 2, 23 seconds left. Timbermen just called a timeout. They've got the goaltender on the bench for the extra attacker, so they'll work it around until about the 8-second mark. Then we'll see some movement down the lane. Shot from the outside a little early. They're lucky they retain possession. Just 2 to go. And there's the final second in that opening quarter. So after the first quarter, we are knotted up at 2 between the Timbermen and the Express. Good way to open things up here. We'll be back with second quarter action shortly. 2-2 the score here. Arenalacrosseleague action between the visiting Brampton Express and the Peterborough Timbermen. Spencer Corkery and Dylan Goddard, the goal scorers for the Timbermen. Jake McNabb, Ken Mancini have the goals for the Express. Milligan with a pair of assists for the Timbermen. McNabb with an assist for the Express to give him 2 points. An opening draw one cleanly by Brampton, who will set up on the offensive side. It's Board at the top. Circling through is Matthews. His shot hit a body out front, and that was Ben Doherty. He's going to stay on the floor as King makes a save just behind him. Doherty will limp off now as he took that shot right in the side. Baffia brings it closer towards the bench because that's where he's looking to get himself, and he gets absolutely rocked into the boards. Penalty coming up, an unnecessary one as play continues. Milligan out to the top, the extra attacker out for the Timbermen, but Brampton able to get possession. That'll bring a penalty. The Timbermen having some words right now with Trent Robertson as he heads to the box for his second penalty of the game. Just an unnecessary penalty away from the play. Now the Timbermen will go to work on the man advantage. 5 minutes goes up on the board. Milligan. Down low to McAlpine. He tries to go down low. Jure makes the big save. Long pass up to Board. Just misses the mark. Picked up by King. Over to Milligan.
5 minutes for boarding. Robertson, 5 minutes for boarding.
Milligan over to Rice.
56 seconds.
Milligan steps into one, misses the mark, picked up by Board. Board trying to feed a man cutting through, and that ends up right back with the Timbermen. It'll be Milligan. Dish over to Simpson on the side, gets picked off. Picked up by Board once again. Nobody with him this time, so he'll take it the length of the floor. First minute of that 5-minute major successfully killed off by Brampton. They're killing off as much of it as they can here. Still knotted at 2. All the goals coming in that opening quarter. Ward looking for one. That goes off Parker Sands' helmet and out of play. So the Express retain possession. Ward moves it off to the far side. Brampton spread out here on the penalty kill. Chullen has lows all over him. Chullen spins out towards the bench, goes for a line change, dishes the ball towards the corner. Time's running out on the shot clock, so the Timbermen will just pick it up. 3:10 left to go on the man advantage. Rice will set things up at the top of this power play. It'll be a delayed call against the Express, a slashing call coming up. And a shot from Rice. Gervais makes the save, hangs on to it. So now it'll be a 5-on-3 man advantage coming up for the Timbermen as they look to restore their lead. They've had the lead twice in this one. Brampton keeps battling back. It's 5-on-3 for a good chunk of time, too, as there's still 2:55 left on that 5-minute major.
Jordan, the Heroes. 2 minutes for slashing. The Heroes.
Rice over to Simpson. Simpson's shot saved by Gervais. He's been solid for the Express. He'll step out of his crease, looking down floor. Nobody home, so just tosses it off into the corner. Sometimes that's the only option. Schultzke into Milligan. Simpson sets a pick for him. Milligan swings out to the top over to Rice. Rice backhand down low into the corner, and Goddard, left all alone on the doorstep, is able to beat Gervais. His second goal of the game. This one a power play marker coming on the 5-on-3. And that'll give the Timbermen the 3-2 lead. And they've still got a nice chunk of power play time to play with. So the referees having a discussion with the timekeeper of what's going on in that penalty box. The 123 will get wiped. The 220 will stay up from the major. Some good battles in the face-off circle today, too. Once again, the Express get possession. McDonald
Peterborough, power play goal.
stays out towards center. Now he moves it in.
Assist by number 24.
Back out to McDonald.
Number 7, Cam Milligan.
Milligan picks up another assist on that last goal. He has 3.
336.
There's a shot through traffic by McNabb. A short-handed marker beats King. And that's McNabb's second goal of this one. A short-handed marker, tons of traffic in front of King. And McNabb took full advantage of the screen. Nice overhand shot, and once again, we are tied. Every time the Timbermen get the lead, the Express come right back. Still 1:51 left to go in the Brampton penalty. Trent Robertson in the box. This face-off won by Bragg. Baffia has the ball. Trying to get the power play unit out now, so Rice will just hang on to it. Lots of time to work with. Milligan. He'll circle out to the top now. Rice over to that shooter position. Down low, looking for that quick stick, and it finds the back of the net. The same play as last time, as Goddard picks up the hat-trick goal. On pretty much that same set play as they scored with on their last possession down. And Milligan will pick up his 4th assist. And it is 4-on-3. That'll wipe out the time on the penalty. Some confusion as to what's going on. It will be 5-on-4 after all that. Still 1:24 left to go on the man advantage. Schultzke has the ball for the Timbermen. Out to Rice. So we might see that same play once again. Milligan at the top. Down low to McAlpine cutting through. They switch it up. Under a minute left to go in that 5-minute major to Robertson. McDonald dishes to the far side. That goes off the top of Jeff Rice's stick. Out into the crowd, so Cam Milligan will bring it down. Milligan surveying the situation, moves it over to Rice. Down low to Goddard. They'll play some catch on the far side as McAlpine cuts through, looking for that ball. Hits a body in front, nice pickoff. Now Brampton has full possession, moves it up to Board. Board has a free lane towards the net, shoots, and a big save by Wyatt King. 15 to go on the power play. McAlpine over to Goddard, looking for his 4th goal. Saved by Gervais. King makes the save just as the penalty expires, and we return to 5-on-5. Timbermen hanging on to the 4-3 lead. Timbermen need one more guy out there. It's Milligan coming out of the gate. He'll try to plug the lane in towards the middle as Rice unloads a shot from the far side. The captain, Brian Rice, from that far side shooter position. The Timbermen have their biggest lead of this one, 5-3. Milligan won't get the assist, but he helped create that goal going down the middle lane, as the Express had to give some attention to him as he was looking for that pass. And instead, Rice just
Timbermen
unloaded.
goal, number 24, Brian Rice. Assist by number 19, Blaze White. Rice.
Still loose off the face-off.
Goal, 6-19.
Everybody fighting for it on the near side. Board comes out with a nice play, moves it up to Matthews. Matthews fakes the shot, moves over to the far side, and Medeiros gets the goal. Gets one back for Brampton. Some great work from Board in the back end. He was able to get that pass up. Then Matthews with the dish, Medeiros with the finish. So 5-4, 8:18 left to go in the opening half. They're saying Brampton moved early off the face-off. Possession goes to the Timbermen. Milligan all alone on the near side.
Scored by number 13, Jordan Medeiros. Assist by number 24, Duncan Carter.
Hartley calling for that pass down the middle, hits the top of his stick. He ends up running through the crease. Express back the other way, it's Board. Board will hang on to it. Moves it over to Battersby. Shot from McNabb on the run. King makes the stick save. Milligan down floor looking for Rice and a nice pickoff. That was Adamson. He looks for the bottom corner. Saved by King. Adamson's had himself a good game on the back end. He blocked a nice shot in the first quarter, and that nice pickoff that we just saw there. Schultzke sets a pick. Shot from White, scores. And the Timbermen restore their 2-goal lead as White finds the back of the net. Schultzke doing the work, sets the pick. And that allowed White an opening to get that shot off. So 6-4. Timberman leading this one. Matthews with a clean face-off. He'll take it the length. Tries to go 5-hole. Saved by King. Baffia over to Bragg. Back out to Lowe's. To Curtis, over to Goddard. Goddard circling. Moves it to McAlpine. He's being isolated on the near side and rips one home into the bottom corner. So Jack McAlpine, the isolation play for the Timbermen. Everyone was on the far side except for McAlpine. And he was able to use Matthews from the Express as a screen. Found that bottom corner. 3-goal cushion for the Timbermen. Ball's loose off the face-off, comes out, picked up by Schultzke. He's being watched closely by Matthews, gets around him. Turns around to feed it to Rice, who's waiting for that ball towards center. Simpson with the shot. That goes off the iron and out of play. And with the Timbermen leading the Express 7-4 with 6:27 left to go, rather, we'll take an official's timeout. The Timbermen will start with the ball in the Brampton zone. Cam Milligan looked to be drawing up that play during the official timeout. He had the guys gathered around him. He's got 5 assists in this game, Cam Milligan. Looking for another one as he moves the dish to Rice, ends up in the stick of Hartley. Milligan trying to go far side to Hartley. That misses the mark. 3-on-2 the other way. It's Board. Board looking for some cutters. Slows things down. Out towards the top to Chullin. That goes right off the belly pad of King. Milligan. Far side to Goddard. Looking for his 4th goal. He's got 3 goals and an assist as Board brings it up back the other way. Tries to dish it to the far side. Patterson gets a stick on that one. Brampton still with possession. McNabb. Working it around the outside. Back over to McNabb. McNabb's had the hot hand for the Express today. 2 goals and an assist. Being double teamed right now, though, as the Timbermen will get possession. The 30-second buzzer goes off. Schultzke. He picks up some speed. Over to Rice. Down to Goddard. Back to McAlpine. McAlpine circles through. Shot through traffic. Nice save by Gervais. Matthews will pick it up. Bradshaw on his backside. Matthews still gets a shot off. And it's a 7-5 game now. As Matthews showing his speed. He had a man all over him. Bit of chirping going on after that goal as well. Bradshaw was the man trying to chase down Matthews. He's hearing it from the Brampton bench right now. So 2-goal game, under 5 minutes left in the first half.
Brampton goal, scorer number 21, Colin Matthews, unassisted. Matthews unassisted. Time of that goal, 10:09.
Another good battle in that face-off circle. Gets kicked back towards the Brampton zone. The Express will gain possession. Into the offensive side of things is Board. Board swinging towards the top. Moves it to the far side. And the Timbermen are going to grab a penalty. A delayed call. 8 to go on the shot clock. The extra attacker gets out there. Brampton has to move quick. There's a shot from McNabb, saved by King. Now some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Armstrong for the Timbermen. Pushes his man down. Brampton yelling from their bench. They want that to be a 5. We'll see how they sort this out. Peterborough had the original penalty. White heading off to the box for Brampton, along with Armstrong. So see if those are even penalties. It'll be Schultzke who had the... oh, he's just bringing a stick over. The original penalties to Bragg. So 4:02 left to go. Timbermen hanging on to a 7-5 lead. Referees having a conference. Nothing up on the board as of yet. They haven't told the timekeeper what they're calling. But we do know Peterborough did have the original penalty. Will they get an extra from Armstrong as well? That's what they're discussing. Now it looks like they've settled on a decision. We'll hear what it is shortly. Ward and Rice being called over to get an explanation on what's going on. We'll have one shortly over the PA. 2 minutes up on the board on the Timbermen side. So it looks like just the original extra 2. So Brampton will be on the power play. 5-on-4 power play by the looks of things. Or possibly a 5-on-3. As yes, another 2 minutes just went up on the board. Timbermen do have a 4th guy out there, but he's kind of hanging out at the bench. Wanted to make sure that was the final call. Bradshaw will go over and serve the extra 2. So lots of space out there for the Express to work with.
Penalty number 10, Keegan White, 2 minutes for roughing.
Shot from the outside, saved by King.
To Peterborough, number 21, Justin Bragg, 2 minutes for roughing. And to number 20, Ty Armstrong.
Timbermen down 2 men right now. Baffia. He'll toe the line and towards the top. No pressure right now, so he's fine just hanging out right by the bench. Now he gets double teamed. Pinned against the boards. Still with the ball somehow, and he gets hauled down. And now Brampton will go to work on the 5-on-3 power play. Board at the top. He'll just hang out towards center. Let the 4 guys down deep do their thing. Quick stick shot from the far side out of the stick of Mancini, but saved by King. Reset for the Express. Once again, Mancini looking for that ball down low. Joffrey over McNabb. Heavy shot, saved by King. A good play by Thibault to get the ball right back. Kings makes another save. Joffrey tries to dish it over his shoulder. So the Express are all over the Timbermen right now. Another play as Thibault, he gets stood up right on the line. Another reset for Brampton. It's their 4th possession on this same play as Board will chase things down. Brings it across center over to Joffrey. Backhand pass down to Thibault. Has a bit of a tough angle as that misses the mark. McNabb now breaks his way in and scores. Jake McNabb with the hat-trick goal. A power play marker. 14 seconds left to go on the 5-on-3. And it's a 1-goal game once again as McNabb, 3 goals and an assist for the Express today. And it'll still be 5-on-4 for another 14 seconds. 2:15 left to go in the first half. It's the Express clawing their way back. Matthews, another clean face-off win. He'll take it the distance. He gets met by 2 Timbermen at the top of the crease. Down to Thibault, his shot, saved by King. And that'll do it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. Simpson with the ball. Shoots on the run, saved by Gervais. Loose ball battle, side of the net, picked up by Simpson. Looks like he thought about a dunk goal for a second. 8 to go on the shot clock. That'll head all the way back down for an over and back call, giving things back to Brampton as they look for the equalizer late in this first half. Joffrey over to Ward. Peterborough getting another penalty.
Brampton power play goal, score for number 7, Jake McNabb. Assist by number...
So the Express will go to work on the man advantage once again. They just came off a power play goal. That one coming on the 5-on-3. This will be a 5-on-4, slashing the call. Brampton just waiting for their goaltender to head back between the pipes. Ball's deep in the Brampton zone. Gervais will move it up to Ward. Play hasn't officially started yet. There we go. So Brampton just working it around the perimeter. So Ward steps in towards the middle. Joffrey steps in with a heavy shot. That hits iron. And now a chase between Joffrey and Sands. 2 speedy players as Sands gets knocked into the boards. Nice battle for the ball between those two as Sands has some words now for Joffrey. He didn't like that hit. Play continues though with King making a save. Thibault gets a piece of that one. The Timbermen retain possession. It's up in Bragg's stick. Bragg rolls it out to Baffia, who bounces it over to Rice. Rice down into the corner, sets a pick, creates a bit of an opening for Curtis. Curtis chasing down his own rebound. Nice work by Curtis. He gets hauled down again, though. It took 2 Express this time to take him out. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Ward attempted the backhand pass and ended up in the crease where it was picked up by King. 2-on-1 back the other way. Armstrong, he gets checked. A nice back check right at the buzzer. And at the end of the first half, the Timbermen have a 7-6 lead. Brampton will start the second half on the power play for 37 more seconds. We'll have that third quarter coming up. Third quarter action underway here in Millbrook. The Peterborough Timbermen with a 7-6 lead over the Brampton Express. Brampton on a power play for 30 more seconds. We'll recap that first half here shortly. As Board has the ball for the Express. Shot from the outside by McNabb, saved by King. Now the Timbermen will have possession. They're shorthanded for 10 more seconds. Long pass up to Bragg. He flips it over to the far side. And it was a shot that just went wide, but it'll kill off the last second of that penalty as we go back to 5-on-5 even strength. Cam Milligan leading the offense in that opening quarter, or the opening half rather, for the Timbermen. He had 5 assists. Dylan Goddard had 3 goals and an assist. And the captain, Brian Rice, a goal and 2 assists. And on the other side of things, it was Jake McNabb with a big first half for the Express. 3 goals and an assist for him. Timbermen had a 3-goal lead at one point. It was 7-4. The Express with 2 unanswered towards the latter part of that first half. They've got the ball once again, looking to tie this up. Battersby moves it over to Board. His shot goes wide. Ends up out of play. They're going to say it went off one of the Timbermen players, giving the ball back to the Express. McNabb circles out. Tries to find Mancini cutting through. Mancini will battle for it into the corner right now. He's up against the captain, Rice. Rice comes out of the pile with it. Has Tebow right behind him. Rice hangs onto it, waits for the offense to get out. He's being held up. Pushes off his man. Rice still with it. 10 to go on the shot clock. Saved by Gervais. Matthews trying to bring it up floor. Ball gets popped free. Brampton hang on to it. Matthews swings back. Moves it over to White. White out to McNabb. McNabb waiting for that pick. Swings towards the top. Can't get through. Good defense by Schultzky. Schultzky takes him to the ground. Ball ends up into the stick of the goaltender, Wyatt King. And a big hit by Trent Robertson on Corkery. Brampton bench love that. Robertson with a backhand pass up to Board. Down to Tebow. To Chullen. Chullen moves it down low into McNabb. McNabb tries the swim move. Timbermen are going to take a slashing penalty. Gervais heads to the bench for the extra attacker. 8 to go on the shot clock. McNabb rings one off King and off the iron. A little double bounce. And that'll put the Express back on the man advantage. Corkery, illegal cross-check, the official call on that one. Waiting for one more guy to come out of the Timberman bench. A little bit of confusion on that far side. Now they're all set. McNabb. Out towards the top. Back to McNabb. Looks to that far side. A quick stick from Ward. That misses the mark. They're saying King got a piece of it, so they're giving him Brampton the reset. So lots of time on the shot clock for them to work with. McNabb with the ball on the near side. Tries to feed Tebow on the far side. Tebow chases it down, knocks it to Ward. 10 to go on the shot clock. Is Chullen looking for the 5-hole. King, no problem on that stick save. Looks down floor. He has McNabb right at the top of the crease, and it's a 5-second violation. Is McNabb doing a good job making sure King wasn't able to move it out of the crease on time. McNabb now has the ball. His shot saved by King. McNabb once again will stay up. Tries the forecheck this time, though. Timberman able to get it through. Schultzky. McAlpine. 1 minute left to kill for the Timbermen in the penalty. McAlpine taking his time. No pressure from the Express. Now McAlpine trying to get towards the net, met by 2 Brampton players. He's forced off into the corner. 4 to go on the shot clock. Tries a backhander. That will do it as you hear the 30-second buzzer go off. 35 seconds left of power play time for Brampton to work with. Mancini playing some catch with McNabb. Over to the far side, that ends up going off a body and into the penalty box. So Timbermen back the other way. 20 seconds left to kill. 2 balls on the floor right now. They get that figured out as Rice has the live ball. Moves it up to White. White splits by both Express players. Now a big hit in the corner. Ball still hasn't popped free, but that'll do it for the Timbermen penalty. So they've killed that off. Back to 5-on-5. 4 to go on the shot clock. Ball was pinned up. So they'll give things to the Express. Chullen. Tries to push off his man. Pass intended for Ward on the far side. Gets it off the bounce. Good play by Ward to keep that possession. Tries to dish Chullen into the middle. Pass a little too high. It's rolling around. Timbermen just trying to let the 30-second buzzer go off here so that they can gain possession and bring it up. Rice across center. Shanahan watching him closely. Moved to Goddard, and that one is saved by Gervais. Shot clock resets. McAlpine moves the ball down in towards the corner. Out to Hartley. He scores. Fred Hartley gets the first goal of this second half. Takes a nice dish as he's cutting through the middle. His first goal of the game. Some nice ball movement from the Timbermen on that one. So it's an 8-6 game with 9:13 left to go in the third quarter.
Peterborough goal, scored by number 28, Jake McAlpine. Assist by number 14, Dylan Goddard. Correction, number 22, Fred Hartley. From number 28,
so Timbermen looking to add to their lead.
Hartley, McAlpine, and Goddard. Time of that goal, 5:47.
I don't see Cam Milligan on the Timbermen bench right now. He had 5 assists in the opening half, but not sure why he isn't out for this second half. We'll keep an eye, see if he joins the bench late. But as of right now, that's a big hole on the Timbermen offense without him. Brampton looking to get one back. Joffrey moves it to the far side where it's picked up by Ward. Ward with a swim move, splits by 2 Timbermen, then he's met right into the middle. And then another big hit. Casey Swamp. 2 big collisions, all caused by Swamp in the back end. The Timbermen bench love that as he heads off for a line change. Simpson, he gets a swim move, a highlight reel goal. What a play from Cam Simpson. He had 2 Express on him, goes for the swim move, finds that lane towards the net, is able to beat Gervais to restore the 3-goal lead. Simpson's had a few opportunities in this one. He's able to capitalize this time around. Early movement from the Timbermen gives possession to the Express. Medeiros. Towards the top to Chullen. To Tebow. Tebow looking for some cutters. Moves it back to Chellin. Shot clock running out, 6 to go. Pass intended for Tebow, goes off the glass, grabs it off the hop. Looking for that dunk goal, and King is able to cover all the corners to make sure that didn't happen. Armstrong back up the other way. And a big hit at center by Robertson, who has the ball now, goes through and scores. Trent Robertson with the big hit, the goal, and now the penalty. So Robertson makes the big defensive play with a big hit at center, takes it down the length of the floor, scores a nice goal, and then ends up taking a penalty after that goal. So it's a 9-7 game. Timbermen want it to be their ball because of the penalty. They're not going to get possession. They will get a power play.
Acting goal scored by number 84, Trent Robertson. Unassisted, Robertson unassisted. Brampton penalty to number 84, Trent Robertson. 2 unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike, the official call, is Robertson got pretty excited after that goal. Let the Timbermen players and bench have it. So it'll be an official's timeout. Timbermen leading the Brampton Express 9-7, 6:59 left in the third quarter. So Timbermen will start with the ball. They're on the man advantage. Rice quarterbacking things at the top. Ball being worked through around the perimeter. Rice slides down low. Shot is blocked in front by McDonald. Timbermen still have possession. 8 to go on the shot clock. Rice with a little bit of a twister from the outside. Good enough for the reset. Curtis at the top now. Backhand pass to Rice. Tries another one, and McDonald once again makes the save, and the Brampton bench loving that one. Great defensive shift by McDonald. Now we're going to have a penalty to the Timbermen as soon as they get possession. And McDonald, after some hard work in the defensive side of things, he gets rewarded with a big goal. He earned that goal. 3 block shots before he went the length of the floor. Thomas McDonald brings the Express to within 1. Short-handed goal to boot.
Brampton short-handed goal scored by number 18, Thomas McDonald.
Board the captain. He's got it. Stick gets knocked free. And it's an over and back possession call. White has the ball.
That penalty is canceled by the goal. Time of the goal and penalty, 8:50.
Over to Goddard. 30 seconds in the power play. Shot clock's at 17. Shot from McAlpine, saved by Gervais. Long outlet pass. Ward's going to chase it down. Some great speed from Ward. Never giving up on that play, and so now the Express will hang on to the ball to kill off the last 7 seconds of this penalty. Matthews still with the ball. Moves it down to McNabb. McNabb trying to position himself in a better area to shoot. Just throws it towards the net as the buzzer goes off on the shot clock. So back to 5-on-5. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Timbermen hanging on to the 9-8 lead. Curtis. McAlpine cutting towards the net. He gets knocked down. Gervais makes the save. Goddard applying some pressure to Timbermen now as Hartley joins the mix. Battersby able to cross that center line on time. Ball rolling towards the Timbermen bench. Still loose. Picked up by Joffrey. He loses the ball. Rolls into the Timbermen crease. Simpson. He had a goal for the Timbermen earlier in this quarter. A nice highlight reel one. Then a quick stick. What a save by Gervais as he slides over the highlight reel stop. Keeps this a 1-goal game. Back the other way. Brampton trying to reward their goaltender after that one, but King comes up big between the other pipes. Goddard. His shot goes wide. Hartley with the ball. That goes off the end boards. Timberman player ran through the crease on the far side. So Brampton just one shot away from tying this one up. Chellin. McNabb circles out. His shot saved by King. That'll be an over and back call, so Timberman will regain possession. 3:16 left to go in the third quarter. One of the better games we've seen in the Arena Lacrosse League this season. These teams battling, and there's a pickoff play as Battersby, he's all by himself, all alone with King, and King makes the save. Still no Cam Milligan on that Timberman bench. 5 assists in the first half and did not return for the second half. Trying to get word on him. Curtis. That goes off the end boards, picked up by Battersby. He's been out there for a while. He'll head off for a line change. Dishes the ball off to Medeiros, who feeds it out towards the top to Ward. Ward flips it to McNabb. Over to Tebow. Back into Ward. Ward circles out. Shot goes off Armstrong's helmet. Ward picks it right back up. Moves it over to Medeiros. 6 to go on the shot clock. It's Tebow. McNabb finds a lane and scores. Jake McNabb with his 4th goal of the game. And we are all knotted up once again. It took a while for Brampton to climb back in. After Peterborough got that 7-4 cushion a little earlier, this is their first time back tied with the Timbermen since it was 4-4. So 9-9 entering the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Jake McNabb with the hot hand for the Express.
Number 7, Jake McNabb. Assist by number 13, Jordan Medeiros. Number 16, Michael Chellin.
Ward has it for Brampton, moves it to Ward.
Time in that goal, 12-15.
Ward at the top. Forced to a bad angle. He's going to have to circle around the net to reposition himself. Out to Joffrey. Back out to Ward. Mancini. He's being isolated. That shot goes off King. Mancini gets his own rebound, resets the 30. Rolls it out to Tebow. Chellin. Looking towards that far side. Finds Tebow at the crease, but just misses the mark with the pass. Lowe scoops it up for the Timbermen. To Hartley. Hartley. Far side pass. As the Timbermen looking for a last-minute goal. McAlpine spins off his man. Hits a couple bodies, scooped up by Gervais. Outlet pass all the way down the floor. Callum Witter. McNabb to Ward into Tebow. Shot from long distance. King didn't see it for a second. It's off to the side of him. 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Matches the shot clock. Good battle just in front of us. They're saying interference possession call, giving things to Brampton. And with 18.9 seconds left to go, knotted up at 9. Believe Brampton calling a timeout. So Ward will start the ball after that timeout. 12 to go on the game clock. Goaltender on the bench for the extra attacker. Ward steps in. Looked like he was going to shoot, but he moved it to Chullen. McNabb with the rebound. Shot at the buzzer. Jake McNabb with his 5th goal right at the buzzer, giving Brampton their first lead of this game. Great effort from McNabb to get that shot off. Somehow got it towards the net. So 10-9, Brampton leading the Timbermen. 4th quarter action coming up. (10-9) the score heading into the 4th quarter. Brampton taking their first lead of the game with a buzzer beater from Jake McNabb at the end of the 3rd. His 5th goal of this game. Half of the Express goals coming out of his stick. He also has an assist to go along with that. Big guns on the other side of things. Dylan Goddard, he has 3 goals and 2 assists for the Timbermen. And Cam Milligan, who had 5 assists in the first half, did not return for the second half, and we have no word on that. Big collision in front. Timmerman still with it, though. Curtis doing a good job. Tries to move it over to Corker. He picked up by Matthews, and a slashing call, I believe, will be going. It's definitely going against the Timbermen, but sounded like a slash. They might be getting a second one. Matthews got tripped down. Joffrey behind it, Tebow. Extra attacker on the floor right now with a delayed call. Ward winds up and scores. Curtis Ward picks up his first of this game. He's been involved in a lot of the action, contributing a lot in this game, but hadn't had a goal until that one. And now it's a 2-goal cushion for Brampton. And Peterborough did have 2 penalties coming up on that delayed call. There was one behind and then a trip right at the center. So one of those will get wiped out. But Brampton will still go to work on the man advantage. So Matthews and Bragg down for the face-off. Matthews is able to knock that back to Board, who picks it up. So power play for Brampton as they look for some more. Joffrey. And he finds the back of the net just 19 seconds into the man advantage. And it's now a 3-goal cushion for Brampton. After trailing for most of the game, they had tied it up a few times. Taking their first lead at the end of the 3rd quarter, they now have a 3-goal lead.
And to number 28, Jake McAlpine, 2 minutes for an illegal cross-check. That penalty was canceled by the goal.
6 unanswered goals.
1-12. Brampton power play goal, scored by number 17, Mitchell Jeffroy. Assist by number 6.
So 12-9.
Number 42,
Brampton leading. Peterborough finding themselves in a bit of a hole.
Time that power play goal, 1:31.
Thibodeau uses the screen, but King able to make that save. Some pushing and shoving behind the play. Both benches yell and leave it. As Patterson moves it up to Simpson. Simpson over to Bradshaw, down to Rice. Over to McAlpine. Tries to feed it back to Rice. And now a 2-on-1 opportunity. Tebow with it, looking for the top corner. King slides up, makes the save. Now Brampton will slow things down. They have the last 6 goals in this game. Looking to add to their lead. Shot doesn't make it through. Picked up by Joffrey. Tries to dish it over to the far side. Doesn't quite make it through. It's rolling around. Picked up by Chullen. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Thibodeau has to be quick. Swings around. King makes the save, but no rebound. Short pass off to Simpson. Goddard hangs on to it. Dishes it off into the corner. Bradshaw trying to find a lane. Beats Gervais, but he's in the crease. Now Hartley picks that off. It gets picked off by Matthews. Medeiros. Everyone going for a line change for the Express. Joffrey towards the net, tries a little float shot, doesn't make its way through, and Armstrong with a big hit in the corner. Possession call awarded to Brampton. Joffrey. Out to Ward. McNabb on the far side. He's looking for another one, but King able to make that save. Under 11 minutes to go in regulation time. 3-goal lead for Brampton. Interference possession call gives things back to the Express. Robertson. He'll head off to the bench. Board has the ball. Swings off a pick. Comes through, has a lane. That hits a stick in front. Up to Baffia. Baffia trying to find White off the bench. That missed the mark. Board with it. Board looking for some movement on that far side. Tebow sets a pick for him. Board swings around, looking for Ward at the side of the crease. Tebow has it. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Tebow swings around, finds himself in front, but can't get the shot off. Schultzke. He'll take it down himself, and a penalty away from the play. A slashing call going against Brampton. So Peterborough will go to work on the power play. And it'll be Rice, the captain. He'll start with things at the top. Tomas in the box for Brampton.
Brampton penalty to number 33, Alec Thomas. 2 minutes for slashing. Thomas for slashing. Have that penalty.
Shot from Goddard from the far side. Gervais with the save. They're going to say that McDonald ran through his own crease. So a back-in possession call awarded to the Timbermen. McDonald thought he was clear of that crease, but ref said his foot was in. Rice. Down low for the quick stick. That misses the mark. McAlpine picks it up, soaks up a big hit from Carty. Brampton bench loves that one. Timbermen still have possession, though. White couldn't handle that pass. Now trying to battle for the loose ball. Behind the net. Up to Board. Board thought about heading towards the net. Pulls out. Tries to dish it down low, and that one's picked off towards the top by Sands. Sands waiting for the power play unit to come out. He'll head off to the bench himself, leaves the ball for Rice. Rice stepping in, moves it over to McAlpine. His shot through traffic, saved by Gervais. "35 seconds left to kill for Brampton. 17 on the shot clock. Pass through to the middle. That was too high for anyone to grab. Rolling behind the net, picked up by Simpson. Simpson being checked hard, able to get it across the line, but gives it right into the stick of Witter. Joffrey all alone by himself, and it's waved off. Crease violation. And he's slow to get up. Kind of fell awkwardly as he was going down. Holding that left leg. 7 seconds left in the Express penalty. 7:58 on the game clock. And Brampton hanging on to a 12-9 lead. So 12-9 the score. Brampton with the last 6 goals. In this one, they were down 9-6. And a nice run from the Express has them with a 3-goal lead. Bit of a delay after Mitchell Joffrey was just helped off by a couple teammates and to the trainer. He fell awkwardly at the side of the crease. Wasn't able to put any pressure on that left leg as he was taken off.
5-7-3-5. Please take that ticket to the point of purchase.
5 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Timbermen. They've got to be quick here. Simpson over to Hartley. Backhand pass down to Rice. We're back to 5-on-5. Goddard on the doorstep. Bad angle. Gervais makes the save. Goddard gets the rebound. Over to Simpson. To Hartley. Down to Rice. Rice swings back towards the top. He has a lane to shoot. Unloads. Gervais makes the save. Another one on the rebound. 2 quick saves. Back the other way, 2-on-1. McNabb. He's saved by King. Lowe's all alone on the breakaway, and he's able to beat Gervais. A transition goal from Holden Lowe's. A nice dish from the back end all the way up to Lowe's. That stops the 6-goal run from the Express. 2-goal game. Timbermen needed that one. Schultzke. He'll go behind the net.
7-51.
Up to Baffia. Over to Armstrong. To McAlpine. Shot from Curtis, saved by Gervais. Ball still rolling around, picked up by the Express. Matthews. Slows it down as Brampton sets up on the offense. Still with a 2-goal lead. Ward has the ball down to Tebow. McNabb. McNabb dishes it down. Backhand shot just misses the mark. As Chullen was looking to find that bottom corner. Peterborough back up the other way. Getting it through centers, Patterson. Up to Simpson. Simpson by himself on the near side. Now he gets a bit of help. Pick doesn't work, though, as Board maintains position. To Hartley. Rice down to Goddard. Goddard swinging out. To Bradshaw. His shot goes wide. It'll be an official's timeout. 5:40 left to go in regulation time. The Brampton Express with a 12-10 lead over the Peterborough Timbermen. So Brampton will be starting with the ball in their own end. 2-goal lead over the Timbermen. 5:35 left to go in regulation time. Ward has the ball, moves it to the far side to McNabb. McNabb has 5 goals in this game. Peterborough are going to have to keep a close eye on him. He's had the hot hand, and now a penalty off ball against the Timbermen. And another one. Peterborough's going to have 2 penalties. So a check from behind and an illegal cross-check, so a 5-on-3 coming up for Brampton. First penalty was a tough one for the Timbermen, an off-ball penalty, and then the check from behind just moments after as Doherty and Schultzke head to the penalty box. So lots of space out there for the Express and lots of time. They're not going to take their foot off the gas. They won't be looking for clock management. They'll be looking to capitalize, getting some insurance. Adding to their 12-10 lead is their hopes. Board will position himself towards center in case that ball pops out. And they'll just work the 4-on-3 game down low. There it is. White at the side of the net. Didn't take long at all, just 12 seconds into the man advantage. And Keegan White getting in on the offensive action. 3-goal lead now for Brampton. Still 1:48 to go on a power play. It'll be 5-on-4 now. One man comes out of the box.
Power play goal scored by number 10.
McDonald picks it up.
Assist by number 9, Curtis Ward.
Up to Carty.
Number 6, Gavin Thibodeau. White for Ward and Thibodeau.
McNabb.
10:01.
Is Brampton setting up on the man advantage. McNabb at the top. Everybody getting a touch right now is Chullen. He steps into one. King gets a piece of that. Picked up by Bragg. Bragg. A little twister and scores. A highlight reel goal from Justin Bragg. 2 guys all over him. No angle. And somehow Bragg manages to get the shot off. The little half twister. The short-handed marker brings the Timbermen within 2. Great play by Justin Bragg to get that ball up. Showing his speed and finishing with some skill. McDonald has the ball for Brampton. They're still on the man advantage. Looking to get that one back. McNabb. Looking for somebody on the far side. He thought he was maybe going to dish to Matthews, but he was heading to the bench. Ward swings out, moves it back to McNabb. His shot saved by King. King looking for the outlet pass, finds Sands. Still 35 seconds left in the Timberman penalty. Brampton's fine to just leave the Timbermen towards the outside. No real pressure. As Goddard finds a lane. Gervais gets a piece of that. Back down the other way. They're going to slow it down. It's Robertson. Pass through everybody to the far side. McNabb. 4 seconds left on the penalty. Tebow will just hang on to it. Back to 5-on-5. 5 to go on the shot clock. Brampton won't be able to get a shot off. Well, they do actually. McNabb from way outside, but no rebound. And Baffy will bring it through. 13-11. Brampton leading Peterborough. 2:45 left to go in regulation. Quick stick attempt, pass intended for Rice, but misses the mark, and a couple whacks on Medeiros. No call. And he is very slow to get up on the floor. Brampton upset. They're saying they shouldn't have been a reset on that play. Or there should have been a reset on that play, rather, because it was still in Medeiros' stick. They're going to have a face-off after that. So we'll reset things back towards center. Matthews will be down for the face-off. Coach Joe Sullivan getting an explanation from the referees over on the far side. He thought it was their possession. Brampton thought it was theirs. And we'll just reset things with a face-off. Matthews with a clean face-off win, but he gets checked right after. Rice with the ball. To Schultzky, saved by Gervais. Board. Up to Robertson. Time running out for the Timbermen. They're going to have to force this and try to get the ball back. You see them applying the pressure. Board behind the net to Thibault. Nice pass. Out to Ward at the top. Shot off the end glass. Picked up by Thibault, who tries to reset the clock right at the end as the buzzer goes on the 30-second clock. Under 2 minutes left to play. McAlpine. Out to Harley. His shot goes wide. Ends up out of play. Robertson across center for Brampton. He heads towards the bench. Thibault comes out the front gate for him. Shanahan with the ball. Shanahan out to Thibault. He's going to slide his way down. That goes off Patterson. Referees going to have a discussion. Referee was right there, but I guess positioned behind Patterson where he didn't see it go off the stick. And wow. The Brampton bench can't believe it as the Timbermen catch a big break that clearly went off Patterson's stick. Goaltender on the bench for the extra attacker. Peterborough down by 2, looking for 1, and Gervais with the big save as we enter the last minute of play. No goaltender in the net for the Timbermen. He's trying to make it back right now. Schultzky's playing net. And now King hustles back in between the pipes. 40 seconds left to go. 8 on the shot clock. Ward with the ball. He's being double teamed. Needs to get something on net or at least drop it down towards the corner. Tries the dunk attempt right as the 30-second buzzer goes. What an attempt by Ward. And now Rice, he gets knocked over the line as Medeiros makes a great play. So an over and back gives things right back to Brampton. 20 seconds left. Board with the ball. 12 seconds. Brampton just content to kill off the rest of this clock. 5. And the final second will tick off, and that'll do it. As the Brampton Express come back from a 9-6 deficit to beat the Timbermen 13-11. It's the Express's 4th win in a row, the Timbermen's 4th loss in a row. So both teams now sitting with 5-5 records right in the middle of the standings. Jake McNabb leading the offense for the Express, 5 goals and an assist, and then Cole Gervais spectacular between the pipes. He picks up the win. And that'll do it for us here at the Millbrook Arena. I'm Scott Arnold. You've been watching the Arena Lacrosse League.